everybody, it's RandomFire50 coming at you with a battle with my good friend DemonicDax in PokeMMO. This first turn, we try to see which Starmie outspeeds, and unfortunately his does and kills me with a Thunderbolt, but now I switch into my Umbreon and go for a Pursuit because I know he's not going to want to stay in on this. And I'm just waiting because he's debating whether he should switch or not, but in the end result he does end up switching, and I get some good amount of damage off there, and that's even because it's a crit. And yeah, and now he believes it switches into his Metagross, which I switch into my Slowbro, I believe, and I'm not expecting him to have Thunder Punch, but I eat that Meteor Mash, so he gets the Thunder Punch off. I'm not expecting him to have that because I'm not familiar with this metagame, so I get paralyzed and he takes away half my health, so he's unfortunately going to take out my Slowbro, so I think I switch into my Breloom here and go for a Spore. Then he switches into his Weezing, I believe. Yeah, he switches into his Weezing. I put the Weezing to sleep, and then I go for a Leech Seed. And then after that, I'm not sure what he did. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I check my Heracross' stats. That's what I'm doing there. I accidentally misclick and go for another Spore. And now I go for a, I go switch into my Umbreon, so I can just kind of stall out, take any special hits he's going to throw at me, because he does unfortunately wake up, and I Pursuit him, and he does end up switching out, so that does quite a bit of damage. And now I Pursuit his Umbreon, I think, or I go for a Wish. I think I Pursuit. I think that's what I did. And then there's me just checking my stats on the Heracross again. Sorry for that. And now he goes out to his Metagross again, and I just go for a Protect, and I just waste that Protect there. And now I Pursuit, knowing I can tank any hit that the Metagross goes for. I think I Protect here, or yeah, I Pursuit again. And then he took damage, and now he goes into his Blaziken. His Blaziken has a really hilarious name, Colonel Sanders. So he tries to set up on me here, so I go into my Arcanine, get the nice Intimidate off, and make sure he's not going to be setting up that well, so he's going to want to switch here, otherwise he's going to get hit by my Arcanine, so I decided to go for a Howl, which really doesn't matter because he goes into his Ludicolo, and I do not want to stay in that Ludicolo, so I'm going to have to sacrifice my attack there and go back. I think, yeah, I go into my Heracross. I'm going to be able to tank. He goes for a Rain Dance, and I think I'll be able to tank anything he puts at me, so I go for a Mega Horn. No, I actually switch out, sorry about that. I switch out into Umbreon, and I think I Toxic it. I'm pretty sure I Toxic it, that's what So he crits me there, it's unfortunate. Yeah, I go for a Toxic, and he switches into his Blaziken. I then go into my Arcanine again, so he of course can't set up on me. So I go into my Arcanine, get the Intimidate off, he gets less attack, and I think he goes for the Swords? No, he goes for the Superpower, and I tank that up very well, and I go for the Extreme Speed here, because if he stayed in, that would have most definitely taken him out. So he switches here, and goes back into his Ludicolo, and the Ludicolo is going to take some Extreme Speed damage. It's not that much damage, but it's some good chip damage. So I switch into my Breloom. I switch into Umbreon, I'm sorry. I switch into Umbreon, I think I go for a Wish here, because I know I can tank since that Surf was a crit. No, I don't tank it. I go into my Heracross, okay. And then I Mega Horn it. And then I end up taking out the Ludicolo. And then I think he switches out to his Weezing here, I'm not certain, but I think that's what he does. I'm waiting because it took him a while to figure out what he was going to do. Yeah, no, he goes into his Starmie, and I think I end up switching here. No, I actually don't end up switching, and I live at very little HP. But that was a good turn for me. He lost his Starmie, and then he goes into his Blaziken thinking he'll outspeed me, but I don't, and I end up taking it out. And then the next Pokemon I have, now it's the Weezing. No, it's the Umbreon, I'm sorry, I'm making so many mistakes here. So I go for a Brick Break here, and then now he goes into the Weezing. There, I knew it happened eventually. So now he goes into the Weezing. I rock to him here, but now he makes a huge misplay and explodes. And I'm happy with that play. I think that may have won me the game. I'm not certain, but it did help. And now he goes back into his Umbreon. I believe I switch into my Breloom, and I go for a Spore and Focus Punch it. And I have the Lumberry there, so the Toxic doesn't do anything to me. And now I Focus Punch it, and that one hit KOs it, because why wouldn't? It's a Focus Punch, of course it's going to 1KO over beyond that Stab and Time Power move. And now he just goes into Metagross, and it's GG from here because I Spore and Focus Punch it again. And I hope you enjoyed this battle. I had a fun doing it, and so did my friend. And he's not bad, he just misclicked for the explosion. So have fun, have a good day, and thanks for watching.